Okay, hey everyone, welcome to this webinar today on learning how to be a Ho'oponopono healer. Today is very special because in the next one and a half hour only, we're going to create hundreds and hundreds of more Ho'oponopono healers. So how many of you here are super excited and super committed to be Ho'oponopono healers and spread this beautiful magic all over the world and help the world become more peaceful? If yes, type in me in the chat window one more time. Come on everyone, quickly type in me in the chat window now if you're committed to be a Ho'oponopono healer. Awesome. In the last 20 minutes of today's session, there's going to be a very special announcement. So those of you who are here with me, make sure you're here with me till the absolute last minute of the program today. Okay? Perfect. Now I'm going to start a small introduction video for those of you who are meeting me for the very first time. It'll give you clarity about who I am, what kind of programs I do, about my wife Indu, our 2 books, how many people we've trained, all of those details in a small video. Immediately after that, we'll start today's introduction of Ho'oponopono Healers Certification course. Here we go. Are you ready, everyone? 1, 2, and 3.
Ready? Let's go. Step into the magical world of Law of Attraction with Indu and Mitesh Khatri. They are masters with over 18 years of experience, authors of 2 best-selling books, Law of Attraction and Awaken the Leader in You, trained over 300 organizations worldwide, and have a lasting impact on over 1 million people across the globe.
It's life-changing,
amazing, awesome.
I've become more positive.
I've never been happier in life.
Stress, tension, they are scared to come to me.
Paisa vasool, I like that.
Full on masti.
Indu and Mitesh are here to make a remarkable change in your health, relationships, career, money and spiritual lives.
The growth has been phenomenal, I would say. Knowing from where I was and what has happened in the last 1 year, I would say it's phenomenal.
Today the dam is open and the miracles are happening every moment.
My entire outlook has changed and I was never so elated, I was never so happy.
I've been able to be a go-getter and really create results. So certain objectives that we had at the beginning of the year, which many people thought would be a challenge, I was able to accomplish them in 6 months.
So what are you waiting for? Join the magical world of Law of Attraction today and transform your lives now like you never thought possible. Give it up for Indu and Mitesh Khatri.
Okay, so I am here. Hey everyone, welcome back to our webinar today on Ho'oponopono Healer Certification. Opening up my chat again. Everyone say welcome and happy, yes, very happy evening to all of you. Everyone quickly type in welcome in the chat window now. This is a very special program. It's about becoming healers and spreading the magic of Ho'oponopono all over the world. So since my introduction is complete, I'll come straight to the webinar because a lot of people here are super excited and committed to become healers, right? Awesome. So are you ready? Everyone type an R for ready in the chat window now. Give me a thumbs up. Those of you who are here on multiple channels with me. Right now we are streaming this on different webinar platforms. Some of us are on live with me in Zoom. Some of you are on a different live platform. Some of you are on YouTube right now, Twitter, LinkedIn. I don't know where you are right now, but show me your hands right now quickly and thumbs up and say, yes, I am ready to be a healer. Super. Excellent. So if you're ready to be a healer of Ho'oponopono, I'm going to assume that you don't know anything about Ho'oponopono. And we'll start from the beginning. Even though some of you have already gone through this part with me, since there are a lot of new people who are attending for the very first time, I think it's fair that we start completely from the beginning with an experience also. How many of you are ready to start all the way from beginning? Give me a thumbs up now. Perfect. Awesome. So let's start. What is Ho'oponopono? Before I tell you that, a quick example. Life, everyone take your left hand like this up, say we are born and then we die, right? So there is this huge thing in between called life. Life is between the time we are taking birth and the time we leave this world. Life happens between this. There's a lot of time between this. And during this period, we are constantly achieving goals. We are going from one point to another point in our life. We are constantly trying to achieve some health goals, some relationship goals, some career goals, and some financial goals. Is that right? Now, when we are achieving all of this quickly, think about this. Imagine you're going from one point of road to the other point of the road. Okay, before that, let me do a quick check because some people are saying they're not able to hear my voice clearly. All of you tell me yes in the chat. Just say yes in the chat window if my mic is fine, if my voice is fine. Oh, all right. Lots of people are saying it's fine. So that means only few, there's some error on your side. Just quickly check that. Okay. Switching off my chat now so that it's easy for you to focus on me. Superb. So listen up. As I was saying, you have to go from point A to point B. Everyone take both your hands like this, say point A to point B. In the middle, the road is there, right? Now, there are two ways of reaching from point A to point B. The fast way is reaching on a time where there is zero traffic on the road. Zero traffic on the road. Okay. And then the second time is when there is full traffic on the road. How many of you are aware any city in the world has peak hours and non-peak hours? Yes or no? Which means a time when the traffic is completely down is called as the non-peak hours, and there is a time when the traffic is very, very high. It's called the peak hours. What is the best time to reach from point A to point B? Is it when it is zero traffic or non-peak hours, option 1, or is it when it is full of traffic, option 2, peak hours? Everyone tell me what is the fastest time to reach from point A to point B? As you say, everybody's saying in the chat window, option number 1, when there is zero traffic, right? Maybe something like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so of course, the best way to reach from point A to point B is in non-peak hours, which means when there is zero traffic. Now think exactly like this about your goals in life. Whenever you're trying to achieve your goals, in between there's a lot of traffic. What is this traffic? Everyone write down negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative experiences, negative memories. All of this is traffic. How many of you agree this traffic stops you from achieving many things in life? Raise your hands if you agree with what I'm saying there, right? Example, let's say you get up in the morning and you decided last night that I will start exercising. But what happens? You have negative feelings like laziness. You have negative thoughts like, even if I exercise, what's the big deal? I may not lose weight. I've been trying it for the last 2 years. So these are negative feelings and thoughts that stop you from moving towards your goal. Is this making sense to all of you? Raise your hands. Is this making sense to you? Right? Now, just like that, in your relationships also, you've got a lot of traffic on the way. You are here. The end result you want is you want to be happily married, or the end result you want is you want to improve your married life, or you want to have a better relationship with your boss. Any goal that you want to achieve in between has a lot of traffic. And this traffic is called as negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative beliefs, negative actions, FTBA, negative frequency. If we don't clear this negative frequency, will we achieve our goals? Everyone type in yes or no. Even if you do affirmations, even if you do Reiki, even if you do everything in the world, but if this negativity, this traffic is on the way, will you reach from point A to point B? Sometimes a half an hour road can take 3 hours if there is too much traffic on the road. How many of you agree with me? Yes or no? Correct? So what do we need to do? Before we go from point A to point B, we need to clear these negative emotions. We need to clear these negative thoughts, clear these negative beliefs, clear these negative actions. The more you do clearing, automatically when the road is cleared, you go from point A to point B in the same speed, you reach faster. So it's very, very critical that we clear out all our negative feelings. Now, there are many techniques that can do that, but the most powerful technique in the world is Ho'oponopono. Who invented Ho'oponopono? Why does Ho'oponopono work? How does Ho'oponopono work? Let's start with that, and then we'll get into an experience of Ho'oponopono. And I promise you, you'll have tears of joy. How many people have already done this experience with me? Type in I in the chat window. Would you like to do this experience again? Type in yes in the chat window if you'd like to do this experience once again today. It's a beautiful experience. It gives you the ability to clear out your negative energy right here, right now, in a few minutes. And when tears come down, it's all about releasing negative energy. You'll feel it right now. And the best part is, today is not just about experiencing it. Today is about learning how you can spread this magic to other people, how you can make other people feel exactly the way I make you feel in these programs. Okay, perfect. So let's first understand why Ho'oponopono works. The first reason, everyone take both your hands like this and repeat with me. Say, everything in the world, everything in the universe is made of what? Energy. Now, those of you here for the first time, this is the symbol I use for the word energy. Once again, everyone say it with me. Everything in the world is made of energy. Now, if everything in the world is made of energy, the words I'm saying right now, they are also what? Everyone show me your hands again. Energy, right? So this is also energy. This energy has a particular frequency. Now, it was Dr. Masaru Emoto. Everyone write down the name Masaru Emoto. Dr. Masaru Emoto is a gentleman who is in Japan, and he did an experiment on water. What he did was he wanted to prove the scientific theory that words have energy, words have vibrations, that it has frequency. So what he did was he took, let's say, a small bottle of water, like not as big as this, but like a small bottle of water. And in that small bottle of water, he would keep a sellotape outside, and on the sellotape, everyone write down this word happy. He wrote down happy. And then he kept this sellotape water in a freezer all night. So obviously it became ice. Along with the happy bottle, he took a second bottle and he wrote down sad on outside the bottle. And then he kept it in the freezer. So it became ice by the morning. How many of you promise that you will do this experiment at home tonight? Raise your hands, type in IP, I promise in the chat window quickly right now. If you promise that you will do this exercise tonight at home, take 2 glasses of water, crystal clear. Don't take this kind of a glass, it has too much texture. Take a plain transparent glass, put a sellotape outside or a paper with a rubber band. Write on one glass happy, on the second glass sad, or best, on the second glass write hate. Now, after you write happy and hate on 2 glasses, put it in the freezer. When you wake up in the morning, look at the glasses. You will get proof that both the glasses have different frequency, different vibrations. The formation of that ice looks very, very different. In front of you right now, I'm going on Google. And the reason I'm doing it live in front of you right now, so you can see that it's actually online. So look here, I'm online right now on Google and I'm typing in Dr. Masaru Emoto. See, the name comes up, Dr. Masaru Emoto. Now I'm going to images section of Google and see, it shows me photographs. So if you see here, it shows how when the word thank you was written and when he saw through a microscope inside the ice, this was the formation he saw in the thank you words. Can you see this thank you words here? Wisdom, truth, eternal, angel, I love you, peace, you fool, you make me sick, evil, polluted water before prayer, polluted water after prayer. Just look at that polluted water example before and after prayer. So I'm just showing you these examples here, but there are many examples on Google Images. You can check it out later. The best is do your own experiment at home. Feel it for yourself. Prove it for yourself. Once again, how many of you promise me you'll do this tonight? Okay. Tomorrow morning, check. Both the water looks very different. It's not about how ugly it looks or how beautiful it looks. You'll get the proof that both the ice, they look very, very different. This proved to Dr. Masaru Emoto that yes, words have energy, words have vibrations. This science then was discovered by Hawaiian people, and in their own way, there was this another doctor, his name is Dr. Hugh Len. Everyone write down his name, Dr. Hugh Len. Let me show you his photograph here. So here we go. Hope Nope No. This is the father in a way. He's not really the inventor, but I love to call him the inventor because he kind of spread this magic in the world. His name is Dr. Hugh Len. Dr. Hugh Len, this is his photograph. When he learned Hope Nope No, he realized that everything in the universe is made of what? Everyone show me your hands. Energy. Energy has what? Frequency. So he discovered these 4 statements of Hope Nope No. I'll tell you what those 4 statements are, those of you who are here for the first time. But most of you know what those 4 statements are. And he said, let me experiment and let me see, does it really, really work at a magical level? And you know, these doctors, these scientists, they have a habit of proving everything through experiments. Is that right? So he thought, let me do an experiment. And he was working with a mental asylum. He was working with a hospital, not really as a staff, but he was invited by them to heal a lot of people. And he was invited to work with a particular group who was violent, which means criminally ill people. These people were mentally so ill that they were hurting themselves, not just other people. Have you heard about people who become so mentally ill that they try to kill themselves? Have you ever heard about people like that? So in mental asylums, there's a particular department for that. And it's a small number of people, but very critical people. So he was helping those people. Now, the best part of this news is that Dr. Hulen, when he went to that hospital, he cured almost all of these, not almost, every single person in that department. He healed them. Come close to me. He healed them without even meeting them. That's right. Without even meeting them. Best part, he did not even give them any medicine also. No sleeping tablets, no antidepressant tablets, no electric shocks, nothing. He completely healed them with the power of what? Everyone say it loudly. Hope. He realized these four statements of hope, no, have very high levels of energy, very high levels of vibrations. When you take any one person, think of a person, and you start saying these four statements towards them, you're putting a lot of white light, you're putting a lot of positive energy on that person. What does white light do? It washes out darkness. What does sunlight do? It takes away the darkness of the night. Yes or no? I'll give you a very simple example of how Hope No No works at a very simple level. How many people have ever had this ice cream? I think it's called, I always forget, hot chocolate sizzling brownie. Has anybody ever had that hot chocolate sizzling brownie? So there is this sizzling brownie. So there is a brownie, and on that they keep ice cream, and on top of that they pour sizzling hot chocolate. And when they pour, zzz, that noise comes. Anybody's heard about that, right? Now what happens is the first time there is the vanilla ice cream on it. Everyone take your hands like this, please, quickly. Everyone take your hands like this and start pouring that hot chocolate. Now what happens? Imagine if you're pouring that hot chocolate, slowly that white vanilla becomes chocolate, 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 chocolate. And there are some children who say, I want more, give me the whole thing, give me the whole thing. So when you pour the whole chocolate, what happens? There is no vanilla. Now it has become chocolate. How many of you have seen that happening? How many of you are already thinking, I need to have that brownie ice cream again? Okay, so this is exactly what happens with hope now. You take a problem in your life, everyone hold your hands like this. You take that traffic problem in your life, you start pouring hope now. And what will happen? Slowly, that problem transforms completely. And Hope No No takes over. The beautiful energy of Hope No No heals completely, absolutely everything. That is what Dr. Hewlin experimented with. The whole medical industry was shaken up when they saw that criminally ill patients, like mentally ill patients at such stage, were being cured without medicine, without talking, without counseling. Medical industry was shaken up. Dr. Hewlin continued to do that healing for everybody in that hospital, and the entire mental hospital was closed in 1 year. This is a true story. You can check it out on Google. But the bottom line is, no healing works. Now, easy for me to tell you this. Instead of me telling you this, how many of you are okay if I make you experience this right now? If yes, everyone type in yes in the chat window. If you're ready to experience the power of Hope No No, if you're ready to experience the magic of Hope No No right now. Okay, perfect. Lots of people typing in yes in the chat window. In that case, here are some rules. Rule number one, it is very important. I'm switching off my chat now. It's very important that when you're going through this experience, you're fully focused. Your mobile should be off. No mobile should ring in between. Nobody should disturb you in the house. So if you want to tell everybody to not disturb you for the next 10 minutes, do it now. In fact, even best, ask your family to come and join you. It's a beautiful experience of clearing negative energy. If you want, you can ask your friends to join us right now. You can ask your family to join us right now. And during the experience, when I'm going through the exercise, it is very critical that you don't open your eyes in between. You need to keep your eyes closed the whole experience. I'll be asking you to say something loudly. You have to say it loudly, not in your mind, with your eyes closed. How many of you promise to follow all the rules, closing eyes, remaining uninterrupted, saying everything loudly? If yes, everyone raise your hand saying, yes, I promise. Perfect. Thank you. Now, we are about to start the experience. So everyone, let's get ready quickly. I'll show you exact words of Hope Nupno first. So there are 4 statements of Hope Nupno. Everyone repeat with me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now there's a beautiful way of doing Hope Nupno, which I'll make you experience right now. My video will be off. I want you to only focus on my voice. And as the music starts, I want you to remember to be in touch with everything that you're feeling. Keep your hands on your heart, everyone. During the entire process, you might feel like crying. But don't feel scared and open your eyes. When you cry, tears are a great way of releasing negative energy. And I promise you, today you will not cry in sadness. You will have tears of joy, tears of lightness. You'll actually feel calm and light as you release this energy. Are you ready? Now, one request, men and women both. When you feel like crying, especially the men, don't suppress it. Allow yourself to feel it. Raise your hands again and say, yes, I promise I will allow myself to feel it. Okay, thank you very much. I'm switching off my video now. As I'm about to start the music, what I'd like to do is a quick testing with all of you if you're able to hear me loud and clear. So, switching on now. Okay, is everyone able to hear my voice loud and clear right now? Perfect. I'm starting the music. After that, tell me if you're also able to hear the music after that. This is just to test right now. Everyone type in 2 if you're able to hear my voice and music parallelly clear, both clear. Type in 2 if both are clear. The music is also clear, my voice is also clear, voice is not breaking, music is not breaking, everything is clear. Just type in mute. No music. Okay, hold on. Okay. Relax. And everyone, my chat window is open. Give me one word. How are you feeling after this beautiful experience of these simple, beautiful words? Awesome, calm, relaxed, crying. Yes, I understand. Light, amazing, free, peaceful, relaxed, light. Wow, beautiful words. Soothing, surprised, light, healing, emotional, crying. Just out of curiosity, how many people felt like crying and maybe you did cry a little? Type an I in the chat window if you cried a little bit. Look at the number of people over there saying I. Wow, amazing. And how many of you feel it's not kind of a bad crying, even though it feels a little heavy sometimes? In a way, it's a good crying, like you felt something got released, which was holding inside for a long time. Type in yes if you agree. It's a good crying, right? Perfect. Switching off my chat now so you can focus again. All right. Now the important part. Let's change the energy a bit. So everyone take your hands like this and do this with your hands quickly. Now do this with your hands and keep moving your fingers. Don't stop your fingers. Keep doing this with your shoulders and keep doing this with your hands. Now do this with your neck and keep moving your hands and your fingers. And this is called as the bhoot dance, the ghostly dance. All right. Now take your hands like this, everyone. Put it on your cheeks and say coochie, 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 coochie. All right. Now put your hands towards the camera and imagine you're meeting other people in this group and saying coochie, 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 coochie. All right. Check how are you feeling, everyone. Quickly check how are you feeling and give me one word in the chat window one more time. Very nice, light, great, joyful, happy, relaxed, cheerful, light, joyful again. Like a baby. I like that answer, like a baby. Okay, awesome. So switching off my chat window so you can focus again. All right. How many of you realize the way you felt like right now? This is not normal. Like, this is little out of the world experience. Like how many of you here have already been practicing Hope Nope No for a long time in your life? And yet, when you did this with me for the first time, you had a very different experience. And not just that, even after you've attended my course, when you go back home and you do Hope Nope No on your own, sometimes you don't get exactly the same experience. And yet, every time you come with me, you get a similar feeling again. If yes, everyone type in yes in the chat window. If you sometimes feel that this experience is unique, there's something different about this experience, right? So now, even if I wanted to, I can't give this feeling to the whole world. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy to touch the whole world. But the way you're feeling right now, how many of you agree? We need to spread this healing. We need to spread this feeling to maximum people in the world. If yes, type an R for right in the chat window. That we really need to spread this feeling to maximum people in the chat in the world. Because there are so many people hurting. There are so many people who need help right now. And this is a very simple technique. It's not even something complex. It is so simple and yet so profound and yet so powerful. I'm always blown away by the results. Some of you are with me regularly doing Hope Nope No every night in DMP. Yes or no? And we've heard so many stories about people who said their divorce stopped. People who said they were going through diabetes and their diabetes got cured. I mean, these are magical results. So there are people who said they were going through asthma and their asthma got cured. People who said they were fighting with their friends, they did Hope Nope No and their friends came back. People who said they were not getting a job for many, many months, they did Hope Nope No every day and they started getting their job. People who were not able to find money in their life started attracting surprising money, started making magical money in their life. How many people here have already got these kind of beautiful magical results yourself? Type an I in the chat window. And that's what I'm saying. These results are beautiful, magical, but I can't keep doing this alone. I need partners. I need people who can spread this magic with me because I truly believe this one technique can make this world a better place. There are so many people who've sent me messages after I did the Ukraine and Russia Hope Nope No on YouTube Live. There are so many people who's messaged me saying they are feeling so good after that. But like I said, I can't do this alone. I want all of you to be my partners and spread this feeling all over the world. How many of you would like to be my partners? Type in me in the chat window now. If you would like to be my partner in healing the world, if you would like to be a healer, not just a student. You've been a student so far. I now want you to be a master. Let me give you an example. How many of you have heard about this book called Bhagavad Gita? Have you heard about Bhagavad Gita? Right? And Bhagavad Gita, I don't know why I always say to Indu, yaar, who did Bhagavad Gita ka publicity? Let's find that PR company. It's the highest selling book in the world. Yes or no? So when I heard about Bhagavad Gita, my mentor told me something amazing. There are two ways of reading Bhagavad Gita. Two ways of reading Bhagavad Gita. One, everyone write down, read like Arjun. Write down, read like Arjun. What does that mean? Read like a disciple, read like a student. Correct. Then the second way, which my mentor said is even more powerful, and very few people in the world read Bhagavad Gita like this. He said, don't read like Arjun, read like Krishna. Read like Krishna, which means you read as if the book is written by you. Try this. By the way, how many of you have not read the Bhagavad Gita? Raise your hands. Try it. And this time when you read it as if you have written the book, as if you are the author of the book, as if you are Krishna. Please do this with me, everyone. Keep your hands on your heart. Quickly, do this with me now. Say, I am Krishna. I wrote the Bhagavad Gita. And my mentor said, when you read it like Krishna, it's a profound experience. It's a very different feeling. How many of you think that makes sense? Type in I in the chat window if that is making sense to you, right? Why did I give you this example? I don't want you to walk away from here as a student anymore. I want you to walk away like Krishna. I want you to be that Krishna who spreads this healing of Hope Nope No all over the world. I don't want you to be simply a student of Hope Nope No. I now want you to be a healer of Hope Nope. Is that making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. We already completed so many Hope Nope No batches. We've got more than 600 people. I don't know when you're watching this webinar right now, but so far we've got like 600 people already completed the Hope Nope No certification course. And the results that they have created in the world are so beautiful, so amazing. People over here who are attending with me right now, if you are part of already the existing Hope Nope No Healers course, type in magic in the chat window. If you've already started creating magic for other people, only those people who are part of the existing Hope Nope No Healers course. And look, the amount of people typing in magic. Now they are creating magic for other people. That's what I want all of you to do. Let's start creating magic for other people. Let's learn how we can become healers. And the best part, while being a healer, let's make money. So you help people and you make money at the same time. From my point of view, making money is about exchanging energy. Everyone write down, money is exchange of energy. When you add value, you get money in return. So money is a beautiful exchange of energy, but it only happens when you add real value to people's life. So a lot of our existing members have already started making money. They've started their own advanced Hope Nope No course. And many of them already started making money. If some of you are existing members and you've started making money, type in the chat window how much money have you already made. Those of you who've already got students, paid students for your advanced Hope Nope No, how many people have already started making money? How much money have you already made? Type in the chat window now. And you'll realize that there are people who started making money in the first week. There are people who started making money in the second week, third week, fourth week. Like we see right now, Prerna is typing about 20,000 rupees. I know Yamini here has already started making money. Pinto here is typing 15,000. I know some of you here have already crossed 30,000 rupees in the very first week of teaching Hope Nope No. But it's not just about the money. It's the way you make people feel after this and the way you heal after that is the real magic. That's what you're going to earn. And with money, that is priceless. I mean, if you agree with money, that is priceless. So would this be the best way to make money in life? Helping people, serving people, healing people, and yet making money at the same time. Would that be a great way? Yes, give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So I'm about to show you exactly how you can become a healer. I'm about to show you exactly what I will include in the course, how much time it will take, all of those details I'm giving you now. But before that, one thing you need to start with is you need to start with this commitment, with this responsibility that yes, I am ready to be a healer. How many people here are ready to declare with me right now, yes, I am ready to be a healer, a Ho'oponopono healer? If yes, everyone type in the whole word healer in the chat window. If you're ready to be a healer with me today, I don't want you to go through any self-doubts about, but how will I teach others? I haven't cured myself yet. How will I teach others? Will people join my course? Don't worry about all that. I will cover all of that in the course. I'll take care of your self-doubts in the course. I'll take care of how you can invite people, you'll make money. All of that we'll take care of. How will I teach? All of that we'll take care of. But first you need to start with the declaration, the word healer. If you accept that responsibility, your life starts from there as a healer. I'll tell you why. Everyone repeat with me. Wherever you are, wherever you're watching with me from right now, say this with me loudly. The strongest force of human psychology, take your hands like this, come on. Say the strongest force of human psychology is to be aligned. What is aligned? Right? One in line with the other, right? So be aligned with one's own identity. Identity. What is an identity? So let me repeat the whole statement. The strongest force in human psychology is to be aligned with one's own identity. Now, what is identity? The moment you say I, identity starts from there. Example, I am your friend. Friend, identity, I. The moment you say I am lazy, negative word, but identity. The moment you say I am a foodie, how many people here are foodies? Everyone type an F for foodie if you believe that identity about yourself, that I am a foodie, right? How many people here believe you are lazy? Type an L for lazy. You keep saying to yourself, I am lazy. How many people here are very hardworking? Type an H for that, hardworking, in the chat window around, where you keep saying, I am very hardworking. So there are different kind of people in the world, and what makes you who you are is your own identity. The moment you say, I am hardworking, the moment you say, I am lazy, the moment you say, I am lonely, now your psychology, your subconscious mind will do everything in its capacity to remain aligned with that particular identity. It'll make it happen. It'll create an attraction from within. It'll make you feel that, to make you live that particular identity. How many of you agree that is really powerful realization? If this is making a lot of sense to you right now, everyone type in BO, bulb on. Sometimes the bulb is just on in the chat window, like, wow, right? If this was a bulb on realization for you, everyone type in BO, bulb on. So our mind is very strong. Whatever you say after I, your mind accepts it. That is why today, before I invite you for the whole course, I want you to give this commitment to yourself, this identity that yes, I am a healer. I am a healer. I am a Ho'oponopono healer. How many of you have the energy to type this whole statement in the chat window right now? Not short words, whole statement. I am a Ho'oponopono healer. Let's start with that energy. Let's start with that little hard work. Let's start with that little declaration. I am a Ho'oponopono healer. You'll realize the moment you declare your power, you already start feeling your power from there. It's like marriage. When you say, I am married, it's a declaration. It's an identity. How many of you agree, right? So please type in the chat window, those of you who've not done it yet, do it now, do it now. I am a Ho'oponopono healer. Perfect. So if you're ready to be a Ho'oponopono healer, I'm now about to show you a small presentation which will give you complete clarity about what we will cover, how we will teach you, everything, how long it will take. All the questions will be answered. So let's focus on the screen now. Now, the amount of presentation that I'm showing you, there is a lot that I'm covering. So there are two options you have. Option number one, write everything down. Option number two, instead of writing everything, which is so much to write, focus on the screen. I'll give you the time to take a screenshot or a picture later. And I will also give you the screenshot in an email later. How many of you are okay with that? If yes, tell me what is a better option. Option number one, you writing everything. Option number two, I sending you a photograph later. What is better? Two, Perfect. So let's completely focus on the presentation on the screen now about how you can be a Ho'oponopono healer. Ready? Here we go. So the first thing that you will learn is how to master basic Ho'oponopono. Now, what does that mean? How many of you realized the way I make you this whole experience happen, it's very, very unique? Yes or no? So I promise you, the first week, the first lesson that we'll cover in Ho'oponopono for you, you will know my secrets of exactly why I am able to give people that unique experience because of which people actually end up crying. In fact, how many people here have done this exercise with me earlier, and in spite of that, today when you did it, you cried again and you had the same amazing experience one more time? Type an I in the chat window if you felt that amazing, beautiful experience one more time. I've learned some amazing things with my mentors because of which I've had this kind of an experience. Now, would you like to learn the real secrets of what music I use, how I use that music, what words do I say, exactly why do I make people get this experience, why are people feeling this amazing? In the very first week, in the very first lesson, my promise to you is this: you will do Ho'oponopono for a small group of people as part of the certification course. Yes, you will do it for people in my style, the way I did it today, and you will make people have tears of joy. And you will make people clear their negative energy exactly with this kind of a feeling in the very first session. This is my absolute promise to you. Most coaches, most trainers always want to hold this knowledge. They don't want everybody in the world to have this kind of experience or have this kind of power. I don't want to do that because I know I'm not going to live forever. Nobody does. And especially during the pandemic time, the lockdown situation, I think everybody's realized life is very short. Yes or no? Nobody knows when we leave the world. So the first thing I want to do is I want whatever I have experienced in my life, whatever this power I have gained, I want to transfer this whole power to you without hiding absolutely anything from you. And the proof is in the very first lesson, you will master the basic Ho'oponopono so powerfully that the same experience you got today, you'll be able to give a better experience to your students. I promise. How many of you would love to learn this? Type in love to in the chat window right now. Awesome. So that's my first promise to you. Exactly the way I make you feel, you will make your students feel very soon, first week. Okay. Then, how to master advanced Ho'oponopono. Yes, there is a difference. Most of you, you've been getting amazing results and you've been practicing only basic Ho'oponopono. But people who are part of my advanced course, I've taught them advanced Ho'oponopono. So it's very critical that you learn the advanced Ho'oponopono so that you can create even more amazing results in your life. Dr. Hugh Len did not use simple basic Ho'oponopono because of which he got those kind of results. He used advanced Ho'oponopono. That same advanced Ho'oponopono is what I use in my life to create amazing results. And because of which, there is no traffic on the way. Everyone remembers the traffic example I gave you in the beginning of this webinar today? What is the traffic? Type in everyone in the chat window, negative FTBA, minus negative FTBA. When you have so much traffic on the way, when you have so much negativity on the way, simple basic Ho'oponopono sometimes doesn't help. You need to use advanced Ho'oponopono to clear up all that traffic so that you're able to go from point A to point B very easily. And the best part, I'll teach you how you can create your own advanced Ho'oponopono course. Your students will learn basic also with you. Your students will learn advanced Ho'oponopono course also with you personally. That's my promise, and we'll teach you that in the second lesson of advanced Ho'oponopono. Okay, so this is about advanced Ho'oponopono. Then, how to apply Ho'oponopono for health. Now, there is a unique way of applying Ho'oponopono for health, differently for relationships. How many of you agree these are very different frequencies? Health is a different frequency. Relationships, heart is a different frequency. Yes or no? So I'll teach you exactly how to heal other people in the area of health separately, in the area of relationships separately. How many of you have realized, how many of you here do DMP with me? Type an I in the chat window. And when you do Ho'oponopono with me, do you see I do differently for health, I do differently for relationships, correct? So I'm going to teach you exactly how I do that. How will you apply separately Ho'oponopono for health, separately for relationships, separately for career? How do you help other people improve their career? How do you help yourself improve your career? You know, the best part is while you are teaching, you will become a master and you'll heal your own life. How many people, in fact, are here today because you're not much focused on healing, but you want to master this skill yourself? Type in M for mastery. If you are here because you want to master this more for yourself than even teaching other people. And I'm telling you, it'll work. I'll tell you why. My mentor once told me, he said, I did share this in YouTube yesterday also. He said, Mitesh, people like you are very stubborn. You don't learn unless it comes from your own mouth. So people like you should become a coach. People like you should become a teacher. So that when you start speaking and teaching the same thing to other people, who is closest to your own ears, everyone, when you speak something? Yourself. So when you teach something, you're learning again and again. So he said, you are that stubborn person, Mitesh. You need to learn through teaching. How many people here agree? Some of you, you will actually learn better when you teach. Type an I in the chat window if you can relate with my example, which my mentor gave to you right now. Okay. So I'm one of those stubborn people. So I kind of became a healer. I'm inviting you to do the same. Your career will grow. Your health relationships will grow because you start teaching other people. Best part. How do you use Hope Note for money? There's a very specific way of using it. We'll teach you exactly how to do that. Okay. Then how to use Hope Note on other people. This is very critical because it's not just about using it on yourself. It's also about how do you use it on other people? How do you spread this magic? Not just use this magic. Everyone type in spread, not just use. Everybody can use Hope Note. The question is, can you learn how to spread the magic of Hope Note? Okay, we'll teach you that sometime in the third or the fourth lesson. Okay, now this whole course is worth 20,000 rupees. Don't worry, that's not what we are going to charge you for this course. But how many of you agree? Even if this course was not 20,000, if it was even 50,000 rupees, if you could master all of the above points that I have told you, and if you could actually help, let's say, 1,000 people in the world, 5,000 people in the world experience this magic, this amount is nothing. How many of you agree this amount is absolutely nothing? Type in N for nothing if you agree. 20,000 is too small for the kind of value that we will create for people in life, right? Okay, now, because you're part of the course today during this particular webinar, only those people who are attending this webinar right now and you become part of the Healer Certification course this webinar are going to get some very special bonus. How many of you love bonus, by the way? Do you love, what is a bonus? It's a gift. Do you love gifts? I love gifts. Do you love gifts? Everyone tell me, do you love gifts? Say yes or LG. Not the brand LG, but type in love gifts. I love gifts in life. So my gift to you are these bonuses that I'm about to show you on the screen right now. You don't need to make a note. I'll send you a photograph later. Okay. So here we go. First bonus. I'll give you a ready-made business model, something which is starting with a tried and tested formula, which is a completely online business model. I have personally practiced it. I've personally used it. I've taught it to hundreds of people so far already, and they're already getting amazing results. Why do you need a tried and tested business model? So you don't have to do all the trial and error yourself. It is completely tried. It is completely tested. It has been working for me personally. I have personally trained more than 20,000 people in my life in the last just 1 year or so using this tried and tested business model. And I'm going to give you a very simple business model, completely ready to start your Hope No Healing experience and consulting. Next, ready guidelines, how to start your Hope No. So these are going to be guidelines. It's not going to be just a model. I'll give you step-by-step guidelines. I'll say step 1, do this, step 2, do this, step 3, do this. So it's going to be very, very clear steps. Now, each of these are actually worth, if you see the first bonus, ready-made business model is worth 20,000 rupees. If I talk to you in a half an hour, I'll charge you minimum 20,000 for even giving you this kind of a business model. I'm giving you this completely free as part of the bonus when you become today part of the Healer Certification course. The ready-made guidelines is worth 15,000. Then the step-by-step method of how to create huge fan following. How many of you would like to create huge fan following for yourself? Type in me in the chat window. Like you'll see a lot of people become my fans very fast. There's a step-by-step method in that. Exactly what you say on the video, what topic to choose. Everything is a step-by-step method. I will personally give you that method. And in the very first week itself, you will start having fans. I promise you that. Okay. But not fans by impressing people, but by adding value to people, by serving people. Everyone type in serving. So you hope, no. Yeah, it's a business. You will also make money from it. You'll make a lot of money, I promise you. Focus is not making money. The focus is serving, right? Then ready-made list of topics. The biggest problem with a lot of people is about when they start a healing experience, they don't know what topics to use. I promise you, I'll personally give you at least 30 to 50 topics during the session itself. You will have unlimited list of topics about what you need to say on YouTube, what you need to say to your students, everything. How many of you want a ready-made list of topics? Type in RM, ready-made list of topics. Next, ready-made webinar script. Now, what's a webinar script? Everybody knows that we invite people for a webinar like this, and that's where people join, right? Now, if you are going to start your online Hope No Healers course, you will invite people for a webinar and then you'll invite them for your advanced course, correct? The confusion is, how do you do that? I'm not just going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to give you a ready-made script, step by step by step. You follow that webinar, you will get results. That is why a lot of our existing students have already started making money, because their webinars are not, they're not doing trial and error. It's a formula. I've given them a script. You follow that, you get results. These are the same webinar formulas that I have practiced in my life, because of which I have 11 courses and it's selling all over the world. I've got more than 4,000 paid students every month. We have students worth joining about 1.5 to 2 crores of turnover because of this webinar formula. So I'll give you exact script for your advanced Hope No course. Okay, ready-made ad script. Eventually, over a period of time, when you start advertising for your healers course, you will need to create ads. I'll give you a specific formula, what advertisement strategy I use. I'll give you that specific steps. Okay, first client in 30 days. This is my promise. Write that down. Write that down. Your first client, you will get it in 30 days. And your first client will pay you 5,000 rupees. Yes, it's absolutely possible. How many of you would like to start your beautiful journey as a healer within 30 days with your first student paying you 5,000 rupees? Type in me in the chat window if you're excited to be a healer this way. I promise you, 30 days. Okay, that formula will give you. How to create your audios. How do you create your own audios of Hope No? How do you create your own videos? So I'll give you a step-by-step video making guide. I'll give you exactly clarity of what topics to make videos on YouTube, how to start that video, how to end that video, what to include in that video, what topic to talk on. Exactly those steps will be included in this. So if you see from top to bottom, I'm trying to make this very, very simple for you, right? How many of you agree this is looking ready-made and simple at the same time? If yes, type an S for simple in the chat window now. Now, all these bonuses, this worth 20,000 rupees course, if you total this, it comes to 1,10,000 rupees. That's not what we are charging you. Because the intention of this course, I promise you, the intention, the deep intention of this course is to create partners with me who can spread this magic, who can really add value and who can really start focusing on serving value. See, the biggest problem right now in the coaching industry is there are too many people only talking about money, money, money. Very few coaches are talking about serving, serving, serving. So I want to make sure that I keep the fees so small that 99% of you can arrange the money very, very easily so that you can start focusing on service at the same time. How many of you think you are ready to focus on serving? If yes, type an I. If you're ready to be a healer, if you're ready to focus on serving, not just make money. Okay. So those of you who are ready, for the next 10 minutes, we are going to keep a clock on. The special price that you are about to see on the screen now is not going to be 1,10,000 rupees. It's not even 50%. It is not even 70%. It is not even 90% discount. It's much more. The special price that you see on the screen is absolutely crazy. And the reason we are keeping the fees so small is because this whole program is completely online. The reason is, normally what happens is most programs are dependent on me being live. But the problem with that is now the program only happens when I am available. I don't want to do this. I want the Hope No course to be available all over the world, and I want thousands of people to become healers. The only way we can do that is when this whole thing is completely online with complete freedom for you, with no control from my side. So that is why this is a completely online course, and that's why we've kept the fees so small that you see on the screen right now. However, the fees that you see on the screen right now is only the webinar special price. If you go to the website later and you try to pay for the same course, it's going to be much, much higher. So please make sure that you join before the timer is complete. The link for those people who are watching me on YouTube right now is miteshkhatri.com/hopay, HOPAY, pay. And the moment you join, you will immediately get access to the entire course The best part is, like many other courses, what happens is day one, you get access to day one lesson, then day two lesson, then day three lesson. We don't do that because we know that some of you are advanced students of mine. I know that some of you are ready to learn the whole thing really, really fast. That is why the moment you join today, you have access to the complete Hope No Healers certification course. There is a step-by-step certification method, which you will understand after you join the course. On the day one itself, the lesson number one itself, you'll have complete clarity. Okay. Now, even though I'm not going to be there as live courses for here because this is completely online, and that's why, like I said, we're able to keep the fees so small. We've created a community for you, like a Facebook group, not Facebook, but we've got a private community online, which is like a Facebook group kind of a platform. When you join that platform, you'll get access immediately after you join this course today. When you join that platform, you will be part of all the other Hope No certified members. How many of you would love to communicate with other Hope No healers? How many of you would love to know their stories about what results they are creating in Hope No? Type in C for community in the chat window, because the moment you have a community of healers, it's a beautiful experience. And the best part is, my dream, my vision is to create a community where people are not competing, people are supporting, people are cooperating, people are helping. We don't want people to come together like competitors and feel jealous of each other. We want people who are healers focus on serving. How many of you would love to do that? Raise your hands. That community will be available to you immediately after you join, within the 7 minutes that you see on the timer. Here is the best bonus, by the way. Now, this bonus is only available for those people who are part of the webinar only. Okay, so if you join after the webinar, that option is not available. This is not written anywhere on the screen. This is a surprise for all of you. You remember I told you in the beginning, in the last 20 minutes, I have some very special announcements. Here is one. Write down, everyone. Full day, write it down. Full day, live training program with me. So very soon, we're announcing a live training program with me in Pune. The date is not exactly launched yet. It's going to be about a month from now. So no matter when you're joining, you will get an opportunity to come live with me the moment I announce that live program. It's a very, very expensive program. I generally charge 5 lakh rupees per day in the corporate world for doing a full day training program live. I'm going to be inviting you for a full day live program with me personally. And this ticket will be available to you as a bonus only because you're joining during this webinar. Okay, so those of you who are super excited to personally meet me and do a live program with me, full day, part of a bonus, no fees at all, just your Shraddha to learn, your ability to come over there, attend and learn. That's it. If yes, everyone start making that quick commitment. What is the commitment? Energy exchange, which means join the Hope No course quickly using either this link here or the link that you see next to my screen. Perfect. Now, with this, anybody after attending today's session and after you've already joined, after you've already committed, if you have any questions about I'm not able to log in, or what do I do after I log in, what do I do now? If you have any technical questions, all you need to do is send me an email on this particular email ID. Everyone write this email ID or take a picture so you have this email ID, contact@miteshkhatri.com. Now, this is not it's not a counseling email ID, so be careful because this email ID is not accessed by me personally. This is accessed by my technical team. So any technical questions you have about, oh, I've made the payment, but I haven't got access yet, don't worry. The only reason that happens is you've 99.9999% you've put in your wrong email ID. So when the email ID is wrong, obviously you don't get access in your correct email ID. Nothing to worry. Send us an email saying we've already paid, but haven't got access yet. My technical team will immediately get back to you within a day and they'll give you access. Similarly, if you've already paid, you've got access, but you've forgotten your password, you don't know how to reset your password, again, send an email over here. So any technical issues, send an email. My technical team will clarify all the questions for you. Is that good? Perfect. Now, there are some people asking about, is this going to be limited access or lifetime access? For those of you who are attending the Hope No Healers certification course and joining now, yes, you have lifetime access to this complete online course. You can attend at your convenience from your home whenever you want. And the best part, you will still have access to my lifetime community where you can learn with other people who are healers. You will meet people who have already started teaching and have already got students. Okay, perfect. Now, with that, Like I said, any
Mitesh,
questions?
clarify a few
We will.
questions.
Yes, Indu, please go for it. Maybe you can tell me the questions because
Yeah.
I'm busy on the screen. I don't know what the questions are.
Yeah, duration. Is there going to be a live call? And platinum
so
plan 2
first
doesn't have to pay.
Platinum plan 2 people don't have to pay. Everything is included for you lifetime. All my courses are included for you lifetime. So don't worry. Platinum 2 people do not have to pay. Second, what was the other question, Indu? Time span,
Duration
right?
and
Okay, duration.
display the fee screen again.
Done. So here it is. The entire course, including bonuses and everything, will take you approximately 10 to 12 hours of online videos. So when we did this live, the first batch, it took us about 5 or 6 sessions, right? Into live, yeah, 5 sessions live, and that's the same recording that people are getting. So it's completely online now, and the best part is it's within 10 to 12 hours. So you'll in the first lesson itself, you'll master that basic hope, no, you'll be able to make people cry, you'll be able to make people heal. Advanced second lesson. So it's about 5 or 6 complete lessons, 2 hours each. Will you get a certificate? Yes. When you join the healers course, in the video course itself, there is a criteria being given about how to complete that criteria. When you complete that criteria as a test only, then you get the healers certification course. Why? See, we don't want people to simply learn and simply just go and get a certificate. We want people who have truly mastered it. We want people who are truly genuine and ready to serve. Only those people should get the certificate. If you agree with me, type in yes in the chat window. So that is why there's a test. It's not a very difficult test, but it's a test. You have to complete that criteria, and only then you get the certification. Can you do the whole course without certification only for yourself? Yes, you can. No problem. What was the other question I missed, Indu?
In advanced law of attraction, there is one module. Just clarify that.
Yeah, so advanced law of attraction, there is one module called what is the difference between basic and advanced. That's it, nothing else. The details of how you master hope no in different areas of life, how you make it a business model, how do you use it on others, how do you really master it. There are techniques like conversational hope no, walking talking hope no. These are very different techniques which are not part of the advanced law of attraction course, because that is more focused on law of attraction. This is more focused on making you healers. So I'm giving you a lot of secrets, which things that only I have learned from my mentors, things that I've learned with Indu together. Indu's actually another guru. She herself is a master at hope no. Honestly, I learned from her. So all of those things is what we are including in this course. Anything else, Indu?
Yeah. Can you show them how to access the course once they join? And I can't take names. There are hundreds of people join.
I understand. Okay, so how do you join? Let me clarify. Let me see if I can show them the exact email that they're going to get while they're joining right now. Do you think that will be a great idea, Indu?
Yes, Mitesh.
Okay, so guys, I'm opening up the course also for you right now. And I'm also opening up the first email, welcome email that you're about to get. And I'll walk you through that welcome email also. Okay, here we go. So I'm about to share the screen with you. The first thing that you're about to see is an email which you get after you join the course right now immediately. And the only reason you may not have got that email is for 2 reasons. One is it's gone to your spam folder. So please check your spam folder. The second reason you may not have got that email ID is because you put in the wrong email. So don't worry, send me an email at contact@miteshkhatri.com with your email ID and with your payment screenshot. My technical team will verify that and they'll add your correct email. You'll get the welcome email after that. So showing you the email now. So what I've done right now is I've kind of sent myself a test mail right now of the same email that you're about to get immediately after you've joined. So when you join for the first time, if you're already part of the system, you will see this kind of an email. It says, hope no Zoom access, congratulations. Okay, so you'll get this email here. First, click here to watch the welcome video. Please make sure that you watch the welcome video there. Okay, you'll see the red color button here which says click here to join private community network immediately. So make sure that you go through that welcome video. Only when you go through the complete welcome video, you will understand exactly how to proceed from there. Okay. After you've joined, the next thing you will get access is also to the whole course. So this is how the course will look. You'll have the red color Zoom button, the private community button again over here. These are your courses, basic versus advanced hope no. First lesson, the structure of teaching hope no, conversational hope no, how to launch and conduct advanced hope no, how to attract unlimited students. So all of these videos, immediate access you will get tonight itself, immediately after you've joined. Once you've joined, join the community. There's a video on that also. After you've joined the community, you can start talking to the other community members and interact with each other as much as possible. And most importantly, learn from each other, inspire each other. Okay? Perfect. So the time is actually up. All right, guys, with that, I had a great time with all of you. I hope you are able to join the Hope No Healers certification course. Remember, after the webinar, the special pricing does not apply. And the bonus is also part of the special webinar only. Those of you who are watching us on other platforms, like other webinar platforms, we are streaming this in multiple platforms right now, including YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and some other platforms as well. In that case, the link is on the screen. Because you can't see our chat window, it's miteshkhatri.com/hope, right?